Okay, Emily.
Hey, Kyle, what did you take from this outing tonight? What do you take away from it?
First thing, I gotta command my fastball better. That was a very obvious thing for me to improve on. Was everything starts with the fastball for me, and being able to command it is a very huge thing, and that goes along with my performance. But overall, I feel like I just battled my butt off tonight, and um, you know, bases loaded, nobody out, and to make a pitch to get a ground ball right back to me. I mean, that's how you draw it up, to be honest. But like I was pretty fortunate for that. But I just feel like I battled and made quality pitches when I needed to.
Obviously, you want success always, right? But you've got to learn how to get through those adverse situations. How important are those for you right now, this early in your career?
I'd say it's very important. Learning experiences come very often, especially when your first few starts out here, and they're not all going to be pretty ones. You just got to do your best job to manage the big innings, and do your best job to not let runners score. And I felt like I tried to do my best even without my best stuff to give our team a chance to win. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to do.
Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it, honey.
Yep.
Okay, TR.
How are you holding up physically? I know you missed 2 years, and this is obviously a little bit of a workload.
Yeah.
How are you handling this just overall physically?
I feel good. I mean, I do feel a bit winded towards the end, especially when you get runners on base and you throw 20 plus pitches an inning, you're going to feel a little winded after those innings. And I did that, I think, 3 times tonight with those long innings. So when I can start, getting my pitch count down, that's one of my main focuses. And, getting those quicker innings, then I feel like I'm going to be a little more well rested going into, like next starts.
You just feel like you need to be a little more economical with your pitches?
Yeah. And, the fastball command goes into that. I was pretty awful with that tonight, to be honest, but you just found a way with what I had.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yep.
Chris.
Your manager talked about 2 different situations you got yourself out of tonight, the leadoff homer and then the bases loaded, nobody out. Can you just take us through just what your mindset was, after both of those situations, and your ability to get out of it, and just what you're able to take away from that?
The leadoff homer, obviously, I was not trying to do that. I was trying to go inside with a fastball, and it left middle over the plate. And they got some good hitters over there, and you can't leave balls like that over the middle of the plate. So going into the next few guys, I just tried to get back to the corners, mix a little bit better, and got through that inning pretty well. And then the next one had some trouble. If I remember, I don't quite remember like how they got on base, but I know one was a hit and run that got through, and then I walked Correa. But when Julio came out, I just told him, I was like, I got to get the ball down and get a ground ball and get myself out of this, or find a way to manage the situation, because bases loaded, nobody out, that can turn into 3-4 runs pretty quick. So in those moments, I just try to slow the heart rate down a little bit and calm down, and just focus on making one pitch at a time.
What else? Eric?
Yeah, Kyle, you said to Julio that you need to get the ground ball. What did Julio say to you when he came out to the mound there with the bases loaded and nobody out?
Basically, just to calm down and understand the situation and what we need to do, and just focus on making a pitch, and that's what I tried to do to my best ability.
Thank you.
Yep.
Anything else? Levi?
I should know this, but have you and Sam Huff been teammates before?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you guys had crossed paths before. one of the things that guys around the league are asking me about him is like, man, he's awfully big to be a catcher. Is he going to stick at catcher? Watching him tonight, you look like you were getting a lot of swing and miss on like the sliders that were in the dirt, but he seemed pretty mobile back there for a big guy, did he not?
Yeah, he does a really good job, blocking balls, and I've always liked throwing to a big target. I feel like he obviously accomplishes that, but yeah, he's doing a good job. He's doing everything you ask, and asks a lot of questions. He tries to be on the same page as much as we can. Right now, it's still in progress. It's a learning experience. We're all learning here. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be always pretty, but we're just trying to learn each other and what each other likes to do in certain situations.
How big a challenge is that? I mean, it's been kind of, obviously it's an understatement to say it's been a weird year, but for you guys sort of kind of hitting the big leagues at the same time and sort of looking around, and maybe some of these guys you've played with, maybe some of them you've just maybe seen at spring training or whatever, but kind of just getting a feel for what it even means to be a part of this young core of guys that are all coming up at the same time.
Yeah, it's definitely not how we all drew it up, I would say. It's difficult. It can be difficult at times, but you just got to try and go in and, do your best job to, prepare for the games and watch video and do all the stuff necessary to make sure that you are the most prepared possible that you can be. And I know Sam did that. We talked yesterday, we talked today about, what we want to do to each guy, and just having that plan going forward is a big help as well.
Right on. Thank you.
Yep.